All right, and we back. If you were just looking at my One Piece 1127 chapter live reaction that I did like 5 minutes ago, I decided to change my shirt up for this just to add some variety. So I recently reacted to the last four chapters of JJK. If you didn't see that one, you can check it out on the channel. But in the last chapter before this one, I'm gonna be reacting to chapter 270. Yeah, 270 right now. In the last chapter, we basically just got like exposition dump from Gege Akutami using the various characters, and us finding out that pretty much all these characters that I thought were dead were still alive. New Shadow Style. Mei Mei killed the top person or the leader of that or whatever, and Kusakabe is the new one. And so the story is basically just wrapping up right now, and we know that there is an issue between the Gojo clan and the Kamo clan for superiority in the Jujutsu world, and that will probably be a plot point that will be important in JJK Part Two if we do get that. And so now I'm about to react to this chapter. So we got JJK chapter 270 right now. Thank you. Okay, what we got going on here? Thank you. Don't worry about it. Fushiguro. I said the last name correctly this time. Saying their goodbyes to his older sister. Even if all that's left is cremation, it's worth it to make them look nice. My actions helping her feel pretty in the afterlife is all the thanks I need. That's sweet. We got Megumi, and I'm not sure who this girl is on the right. Maybe this is one of his sister's friends here. But if you know her name, you could drop it in the chat or the comments. That moron should have let me handle Ghetto's body too. Oh, okay. This is okay. I know this is. This is homegirl that was fixing everybody up, right? You can say that again. As I was saying in the other reaction, I'm not quite as well versed with JJK as I am with One Piece, but I'm having fun, and there's just a couple chapters left, so I'm like, fuck it. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. This is Fushiguro. Got it. Understood. I'll head there now. Also, I just want to reiterate, I love these new scars that Megumi has. I feel like they very much fit his character and his vibe. You know what I'm saying? I love all the new designs, him, Yuji, and Nobara. But I'm sure we'll see all of them in this chapter, so let's keep it rocking and rolling. Okay, homegirl is there with them is dotting right now while she's holding the cigarette. And she chucked the cigarette in the garbage. Okay. The previously consumed Master Tengen was found among Sukuna's remains after he was torn from Fushiguro Megumi's body. What does this mean for Master Tengen's barrier around Japan? Okay, yes, these are questions that we need answers to. Okay, we need to know what happened to Tengen, the merger, all this stuff. Hopefully, we get more than just like a little bit of info on this in these last two chapters that we got here. What does this mean for Master Tengen's barriers around Japan? It seems they'll remain in place as long as Sukuna's remnants are preserved. That's a relief. Preserving the remnants? Is Sukuna gonna make a comeback? Is he gonna come back in part two? If there's a part two? That's a relief. We should hurry and put into place contingencies and countermeasures. No need to be hasty. Okay. You're all still so young. Okay. And we got some of the Kamo people here, is what it looks like in this panel. You needn't worry yourself with this just yet. And we got my man, that's the elder person that looks like Yamato, who has the guitar ability. Delivery. And it's Maki throwing a sword to who's this? Why okay. Now that the culling game has ended, we got two of the people from the culling game here. The one that has like the headrest that looks like the kappa or whatever that was working with Maki, and old man with a mustache. Now that the culling game has ended, there will probably be talks about what to do with the incarnated with you incarnated types. Seeing as Megumi came back alive, they'll likely have Yuji and Hana remove the cursed objects from the victims' bodies. Then there's the players taken by the American military during all the chaos with the rule editions. We'll probably have to go back to get them. We can't let you go as exceptions just because you're friendly. You didn't hear it from me, but since they went public saying cursed spirits are a Tokyo exclusive phenomenon, even with the culling game finished, that'll be a safe zone. That'll be a safe zone. Curses throughout Japan are sure to keep gathering there. That's where I'd hide out. I'll have no shortage of beasts to slice open. No thanks. Sumo with cursed spirits sounds like a drag. Alright, Shikamaru. Do whatever you want. Just know this is the last time I'll be watching your back. Now scram. You see, Maki has a nice heart under that ice cold exterior that she be having. Hey, Maki. When the time comes to give me the axe, you'd better be there. I'll be sure to cut you down. That's kind of sweet, I guess. Heh. She just goes heh and gives him a smile and a look. Magazines should remain physical. Seeing a manuscript in print can provide valuable feedback for the author. You see, here we go. This is Gege, vicariously speaking through the manga again. Even though, this guy's whole thing is that he's a manga artist as well. Newcomers ought to have their work printed next to a veteran author's at least once. You have a bitter tale to tell there, don't you? Gege's hilarious, yeah. Gege is one of them people that really just does not care about, saying what they want to say in the manga and speaking directly to you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And me. But I'm just a manga artist who sucks at art. Whose art sucks. Scribble. Better hurry. The print shop won't wait around for some newbies one shot. And they don't wait around for the pros either. It's not easy being a manga artist, so I have the utmost respect, so I understand. Better hurry. The print shop won't wait around for some newbies one shot. Oh, my bad, y'all. I said that a second time. Okay, we got Takaba. Listen, it's fine to have your fair share of dirty jokes, but we should hold off on the sex jokes. Sure, we're doing some inappropriate material, but it's about shit and piss, like Pum Pum Maru or Hatsuru-kun. Isn't that the same thing? Like I've been saying, they're completely different. Are you even listening? Is it what? I know it's not who I think it is. What? They got the bubble covering his face. That whoever Takaba's talking to right here. Whatever, man. Let's go rehearse the new things. Whoa! Don't say that in public. What you think rehearse is some kind of dirty word? What? You're paying today. Is this freaking Kenjaku here or Ghetto? It's been a while. Huh? Oh. Okay. Is that Reggie? I don't think so. What do you want? I wanted to apologize for what I did back then. And Shorty with the bowl cut is just giving him a look like, do I look like I give a shit? And he's bowing his head, and he lifts it with a question mark, and she's gone. She already walked away. Figures. I just wanted to fix things. Looks like they're not going to prosecute. Likely pressure from the top brass. We've got my man Higuruma here. I hear they're going to work me to the bone as a sorcerer. You see, we need the part 2 because we need to see the Higuruma glow up. We need to see Kusakabe as the leader of the new Shadow School. We need to see the 3 main characters and their new designs messing shit up. We need to see Potential Man reach his potential. Like, there's too much left on the table here, Gege. On behalf of the bereaved as their attorney, I'll be sure to really nail you, Mr. Higuruma. I'm counting on it. Sukuna, striking as he did, would have to mean Fushiguro Megumi's memories regarding you have already been unearthed, Hana. So we got Angel here talking about that. What's there to be embarrassed about? Shut it. And Hana is just like, she's just embarrassed because She's in Megumi's presence and whatnot, and she's basically Sakura to his Sasuke when it comes to her just being head over heels for him, especially in the early parts of Naruto. I want to take responsibility for my actions. Let me be your right hand from now on, Kurusu. Do and her eyes just like open wide as hell. And do I hear wedding bells? That's funny as hell. Angel is a troll. Both of them are looking embarrassed as hell. That's that's not what I meant. I've got a mission, so I'll talk to you later. I moved too quickly. He got all tongue tied. I'm home. Hey, so they kind of wrapping up people's stories a little bit here, you know, sort of, kind of at least. You left the hallway light on. Want to go out to eat tonight? Ooh, good idea. How about it, Yakiniku? All right, we got some guy that has a terrible haircut and two giant ass eyes that cover most of the top part of his face. He ain't got no forehead. It's just big ass eyeball here, big ass eyeball here, and then normal bottom half of his face, I guess. The victim is 126 year old male. Oh, 26-year-old male. I don't know why they put the words like that. Fukuzawa Soda. According to his fiance, his face began to look as though it were morphing as of 2 weeks ago. Okay, this is their new mission. Interesting. Doesn't look morphed to me. I mean, and we got Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji. And this seems like it's about to be their new mission right here. He just looks like a dude trying to be a pro wrestler. Okay, here he looks normal without the big ass bug eyes on his face. You're ripped, dude. What's your secret? I wrestled till high school. That's pretty funny. And Nobara's just looking like, what are these idiots on? Apparently, this is how your fiance is seeing you, which means the one actually cursed is, oh wow. So he looks normal to like everybody else, but to the fiance, he looks like big old bug eyes. All right, so somebody's holding up a card that says big old eyes and is pointing to the eyes, just massive, like 90s anime, like some filter. Oh, I'm weak. I'm glad that, a little bit of comedy is back in JJK because it was bleak and dark pretty much from the time that Nobara died in the Shibuya arc. Everything from there was just like, there was no more jokes really outside of some that I couldn't culturally fully understand when it came to Takuba and his ability. But yeah. What we got here? Oh, okay, so it was Megumi that was holding out. Me, the fiance said, alrighty, little lady, let's get you a physical. So Nobara is taking her to get a physical since she's the one that's actually cursed because she's seeing her fiance look the way that she's seen him look. And let's see. The residue here is only enough to cause an icky feeling, just as Ijichi-san said. There's a very low chance this is the work of a cursed spirit. You think? No cursed spirit is possessing her, and the residue is only enough to cause slight emotional unrest. This is probably the work of a curse user. Actually, I can't sense any intent to kill. It could be an awakened player that made it through the culling game. This is Megumi saying this. But we know semi-first grade cursed spirits possess free will, so they can hold back. And we've seen emulations increase the number of victims, like at Yasuhachi Bridge. So we can't fully rule out the possibility of a cursed spirit. So Yuji says, so this is basically just some cursed user harassment, right? That'll be a piece of cake for the three of us. Itadori Fushiguro, I'm just gonna say Megumi, guys. I mean, shit. Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara, and a curse user. Next issue, a center color spread. No break, right? Okay, cool. Next up, the final chapter. The gun fires for their last mission. For their last mission, so yes, everything will get wrapped up in the last chapter, but I guess we'll know next chapter for sure whether or not this is going to go on to something else. If not, it's like, why are we doing this for the last chapter of JJK? I'm not too sure. some people are saying that this confirms that there's a JJK Part 2. I kind of said them getting the new character designs was enough for it to convince me of that. You know what I'm saying? Plus the Kamo and Gojo family uh, conflict that's going on, which wasn't addressed at all in this chapter outside of us seeing that one panel with some of the Kamo people. So, seems to me like there's going to be a part two. Seems like things are going to keep going. We didn't even get to see who it was that Takaba was talking to there, but it looked like Kenjaku slash Geto. So, I guess we'll just see what ends up happening here. And, this was a cool chapter. It was alright. It's just kind of like us going through the motions of each character and closing some people's arcs and starting new ones, it seems like. So, we'll see where this goes and see if there's going to be like, if there is a part two, do you think that it's going to just continue right after JJK, or do you think that there'll be like a break time period? I think it kind of needs that, you know what I'm saying? Start back up next year, man. Take off a couple months or whatever and start back up next year or whatever. But, if there's more JJK, I'll definitely take it. JJK Shippuden on the way, it seems like. So, I'll be reacting to the last chapter next week, and everything you see here is going to look different because I'm going to be somewhere else. And that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.